The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Bronco. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested.
Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here are the Jaguars, taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same...
First play of the game at already an incredible catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It's delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud off of play action. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the end route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
In the red zone on first. Complete to Mims. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Stroud again. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Into traffic. Complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it with Harvey. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grade their season rests in if they don't respond.
Well, that's there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion left.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. Because you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's taken down at the 30. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Working inside the red zone. He's running with it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a 3rd down, gives to Harvey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Bronco's going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. To return, Adoree Jackson. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Lawrence hangs out to it. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Harvey gets it on the counter. Where's the intensity we expected in playoffs? The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
On the draw, it gives to Harvey. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Lawrence hangs out to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's their first carry from LaQuint Allen. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender
into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Drake Greenlaw picks it off.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Stroud off the play fake. Avoid some trouble there. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Jackson.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The right side, caught by Thomas. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
14 yards.
Man in motion, headed right. Here's Algier on 1st down. From the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Broncos corral it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on. Who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits it through the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And they make the tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw by Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Stroud again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Stroud off of play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars for their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And Bronco, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute.
Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. Recovered by the Broncos. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
The Broncos and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 6.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
21. Jaguars 7.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble...
He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. From the red zone on first. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a one-score game before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Grab the throw on first down. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2.
To the air, Stroud. He finds his back, Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there. To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 43. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This is complete to Waller. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Now it's Stroud. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. First pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our trip across the NFL starts now in Glendale.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. It's Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos...
First down, Stroud. Moving another one to Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Harvey once more. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Broncos first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Caught out left. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
14 more yards.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 31. Jaguars 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's good for the Jaguars.
Lawrence now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now. to the air. Lawrence completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Jaguar.
On the option, it's Algier. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ryan, it's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
31. Jaguars 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down.
We've set it down from 37. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are finally stuck on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is complete to Duvernay. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Looking slant route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
The Jaguars, first down.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 4th total score in the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
It's a pickup.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Broncos with it here, hoping to close out a playoff victory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, first down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
That's another Broncos, first down.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Taken down right.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Harvey on the carry. Still has some space inside the 35. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain 2. That's another Broncos, first down.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Jameson Williams. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Jaguars' 20.
To the air, Stroud. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Firing one deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Jameson Williams.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. It likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Put the body on the line for his team. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for Jaguars.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Jaguars.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
Recovered by the offense.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he'll go down here at the 16. And all set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
They give to Algier from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Jaguars.
The tight end in motion now.
1st and goal.
Liner run in, Algier. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
Now running with Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Jaguars 35. Broncos 34.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Little the kickoff for the Jaguars.
On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos
First call here coming from the shotgun.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by just 1. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Yet another grab for Williams. He's out in the clear. There he goes on the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Broncos will...
He is to throw. Fights off the pressure. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Broncos 42. Jaguars 35.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Jaguars...
Now a handoff to Algier. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw it. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. About Murray gets to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Lawrence with it on first. That's incomplete left side.
Lawrence's pass.
Clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hauled in left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hits him on the out route.
Lawrence's pass.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now to throw. Lost control of another one. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. You know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just